So, yeah, I want to do a video today of something I've been feeling really, really strong lately, and I nearly didn't make this video because, um, basically, I really hate anything limiting or anything suggesting that at any time we can't completely shift our environment by our inner change. But I've been getting this message. For a while, and yeah, I've been resisting putting it out for the reasons that I just said. And then there's been this video that keeps popping up on the side of my YouTube about a split in kind of timelines and a choice having been made kind of now and in the recent past. And I've been avoiding watching it for the same reasons that I just said, and it just kept showing up, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna watch it. And there's little bits that didn't match what I was feeling, but the general overview of it was exactly what I'd kind of resonated with. Sorry, I'm covered in paint. Been painting. So I'm gonna try and remember I feel like I was just channeled this really a lot of information. I'm going to try and remember as much of it as I can for this video. It might be one of those where I add a bit to it later. So I'm feeling like there's just going to be, and I felt there's going to be a mass of reunions all at one time for a while now. Obviously, I kind of thought it a few years ago. Didn't happen, or at least not to my, didn't show up in my experience anyway. And but it still feels strong in me, and it feels like the time is really now towards autumn for a huge bulk. I feel that it's just going to be anything in the way is just hyped up really, really quickly. I feel like people are just going to come and declare stuff, just it reminds me of the tarot card in the tarot. Just boom. Or you'll just meet new people, and it'll be just everything will be on a higher level. And I kind of feel like a lot of this is to do with decisions made over the last few months, and I just feel this really strongly. And I hate to say it, but it is just it's just how I have received this message through from my higher self or whatever. And obviously if people don't resonate with it, that's cool as well. But I'm just going to share the message with how it kind of came through to me, was that decisions that have been made over the last few months of have you settled for a love that isn't your ultimate? Have you gone back to a toxic cycle? I feel like there's been a lot of offers presented recently to go back to an old cycle, that there was love there, and there was a lot of temptation, but it would have been just going back to the same cycle, or just people that haven't really stepped into loving themselves enough and having enough self awareness to just be I know what I want, I know what I deserve, I know what I'm not going to tolerate anymore. I don't care if I have to be single, I'm not going to be codependent in any relationship, I'm not going to be with somebody that I don't feel enough for, I'm not going to be in an old cycle with somebody that doesn't value me enough, I'm not going to be in an energy with somebody that doesn't love me to my absolute core, the type of relationship that I want to be in. And I feel that there's been a few steps to this, as in understanding your part, your responsibility, where you've drawn in people that didn't treat you like that or weren't like that, where you're out of alignment with yourself. I feel there's been this big pull to kind of just get back into alignment with yourself. Where have you made choices that have taken you off path, taken you down paths that weren't really who you were? I just feel like there's been a lot of these decisions over the last few months, and especially over the last few weeks actually, of really just getting into alignment. And I feel like those that have honoured that and have done the work necessary and have stood fast in even if it might not be paying off for them now, and maybe they're like single and in work isn't great. Like, I feel like if they've honoured their true path and they have like understood their full worth, like things are really, really going to shift. And I just feel like there's this group of people that have lifted higher, and I think this might be why a few days ago I've just been like shifting in and out of my body. It's almost like I actually just sort of felt myself transition between timelines, and I feel like there's this bulk of people that are going here, and then some people that have just chosen to re-experience some cycles and lessons and kind of old energy because of the choices that have been made over the last since the beginning of this year. I don't want to say those people can never shift out of that place, because I believe that we all can, but for some reason I am feeling like it's a longer cycle now, and yeah, I don't know, that goes against everything that I want to say, is that we all have the potential to create our experience, but for some reason I don't feel like it was a conscious decision, but I feel like a decision was made by actions taken that means that a lot of stuff is going to have to be repeated for the next however long. And I feel like it's not kind of a very brief energy, it's going to be like a whole and I feel like a lot of those people will just disappear from your life. I don't know about anybody else, but I've been experiencing like a real just drop away of people in my life recently. Like, it's like everything is clearing out, and I feel like people are just not on my wavelength. They're just dropping away, quite fast. But I don't feel bad about it at all. I just feel very different the last few days. Like 2 days ago, I was going to do a video about this, and I think I never did. Was I just woke up? I think it was yesterday, and it just felt like the energy was just fresh. Felt like a completely different timeline, like a new, like a brand new life and experience was opening up. Like I feel like a lot of us have just been through like a lot of crap, and maybe nothing's come to fruition that we can see it in the physical. But I mean, I feel like it's here. I feel like I don't have all those old like fears or doubts or worries or anxieties or feelings of lack. It just feels like it's like it feels like I'm already in union in the 5D, and it literally just has to show itself in the 3D. Like everything is just so expansive, excitable. I've been having really, really strong visions of just like passion, and it just kind of feels like it's here, and all that needs to happen is like it just physically appear, like in its exact expression. And yeah, I just really, really feel like I was channeled this very, very strongly. So, I mean, take it as it's meant to be in your life. But it'd be interesting if anyone else has had similar feelings and if they resonate with this. But yeah, I just felt, even though I had some doubts, like to share it for whatever reason. But I feel like those, if you've been really honest with yourself, and even if you've loved somebody, you've let them go, you've not gone back to old toxic patterns and behaviour, and you've really made the decision, I'm going to live myself above anything else, above anybody else. I'm going to honour what I know I deserve in this lifetime. And I've not taken the easy way out, be it with work, be it with relationships, and I'm ready. I feel like these life paths are going to unfold in a very, very positive way and very, very quickly over the next few months. So that's my message, and yeah, I hope it resonates with some of you.